Hey guys, Anna here. Welcome to another video of Builds with Anna. So we are in the world of Oasis Springs and we are building a tiny home. So this is another collaboration build with my very good friend, Tonya Harold Sims. She's a very good friend of mine over on Twitter, and she actually has a YouTube, which I'll have posted down below for you. And today the challenge was a 15K tiny home for a sim who enjoys gardening and fishing. So when I heard that it was going to be in Oasis Springs, I wanted to go modern. I was so excited to do a tiny home. So I haven't done one in ages. And because it's in the world of Oasis Springs, that does mean that there are no packs that we can use. This is a base game build. Now, technically, obviously, with Tiny Living, it does mean that Tiny Living would be included. And I suppose I could have used objects from Tiny Living, but this is base game. Other than the fact that it's a tiny home, it is a base game home. And this home is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. And yeah, so let's get into it. So I knew I wanted like a rectangle. I knew that I wanted more of like a modern rectangle, and I felt that it would fit the area. And then I wanted to try something new with the roof. So I did this curvature, and how I've done this is I've pressed Shift C onto the roof. And what that will do is it will give you these bonus options, and it will allow you to curve and manipulate the roof in certain sections. So that's what I've done here to be able to give that kind of wave shape. And I think that it's so nice. It reminds me of water. And this sim was really into fishing. So as you can see here, we've got a pond and we've got this front garden area. I do actually put fish in this pond for the sim, just, it's realistic. But I felt that it was very thematic for this build. And we've gone in with those debug pavers to add just a little bit more detail. We just kept it completely like base game in terms of, we just kept it very much true to Oasis Springs, the flowers that are around the area, lots of palms, aloe plants. The azaleas are really pretty in this build. And I wanted something that was a bit textured. So we've gone with kind of like a concrete wallpaper with this really stark roof. I wanted to do that because I wanted there to be a wow factor about this building, and I really feel like the green roof really takes your attention, but it still kind of looks very modern in the way we do it. We do change the swatch on the windows to add like a little bit of like a green tinge to them, and it just really suits this build. All right, so let's head inside. The floor plan comes together fairly simple. So we do have, that's the Sim's bedroom, the bathroom, and then the main area has got your kitchen and the living room. So I do alter this slightly towards the end, but this is where the kitchen is, and I just went basic. I do believe we changed the color of the cabinetry. We may do to a blue, I believe, but I was trying to work out how I best wanted the counters in here. We only had 15K, which, as you guys know, is not a lot to build a house. It's a fairly decent budget for a tiny home because you don't have a lot of space to begin with. But yeah, I started with these yellow chairs. So I wanted to inject a little bit more color because at this moment, everything was white. And I wanted to, we got a penguin TV. I wanted to change the colors up. So I then pull more of this salmon pink. And then, yes, I change all of the cabinetry to blue. And then I just try to match the wood tones. I do think I changed the chair color. Yep, I match it with that blue from the kitchen. So you walk in, you've got this kitchen, this little seating area, and then I've just deleted some counters because I've recently realized that you don't actually need as many counters to play. So I've minimized what we can use, and I've moved the dining table further up, and that way we can actually fit a desk. So when I was doing this, I wasn't sure what type of sim I was making this for other than the fact that they like gardening and fishing. So I've gone with a female sim, and yeah, I just love the lavender tones in her bedroom. I paired it with the pink bedspread, and it's just super girly, and I love that. So I've gone in with a computer desk because I wanted to put one of those books, the stack of books, because it's cheaper than a bookcase. So I thought, let's try and do a desk. But then I realized that I actually didn't put the gardening stuff in, and this sim is is into gardening, and I didn't have very many simoleons to actually put planters in. In the end, we had to delete a few things. I think I deleted a window and maybe a portrait, a painting, and I was able to put in these planters, thank God. I don't have much of a backyard in this build, but that's okay. It just mainly has the gardening thing. I do continue those debug pathing out in the back area as well. And I think I put some palms in. Yep, just doing it now. and some plants, and it just keep it very basic in here. And I really like it. So it's got a little bit of gardening, but I'm not sure how she feels about this. So you're gonna have to let me know, Tonya, what you think about whether I've hit the brief here. I do apologize. I did forget. I was trying to make the home. I was trying to get as much into the home as I could for 15K, and I think I achieved that. It's a very usable home for sure. Alrighty, and I think I'm just going in with some terrain paint. I really love this desert detailing, you guys know, and I always go in with a darker dirt under pathing. It just kind of looks a little bit more realistic, and a lighter tone of dirt for the flowers. And yeah, we will be doing a full tour where we'll go through the build a little bit more. But yeah, I just really, and here's that changing of the window. So that really is the build today, guys. Super quick. But I just, yeah, and I had to sell something because I had to put fish in the pond. I've put the build at evening because I really love the lighting in Oasis Springs at evening so that we can see the build. So as you can see, I've got my fish in my pond. I love this bit of detailing here. It's almost giving like garden, but it's also giving very much Oasis Springs, Johnny Zest thrown together vibes. I love that. And I think the pathing is super genius. And we've got our mailbox and our bin, can't forget that. And as I said, I love the curvature of this roof. I think it's so sweet. And a bit of pathing up on the top here. And as I said, this is all base game, which is really good. All right, so you enter through the door and you automatically walk into your kitchen, living area, quarters. And it's just very basic in here. Now looking back on it, I wish I did put a backsplash along this wall. I think that would have lifted the space, and a rug. I normally do. So there's things I don't normally do. It could have been to do with the budget though, I want to say. I really love the texture of this couch. It actually is the one swatch where it looks like it's a different texture. So I do like that. We got a decent TV. I've just sized it up. And here's that desk with the books. These books is what I really wanted, because I just think that it's the best way to use it without a bookshelf. Got your bathroom. I've used the pink from the bedroom. I think that was really important. And the bedroom, I've just kept it very minimal in here. I felt that the wardrobe gave a bit of a modern element, so I went with a more modern lamp and plant. And yeah, just very basic. And then you walk outside and you have all of your planters. There's not many. I do apologize, Tonya. I should have put more. It was part of the brief. But you know what? I think it's okay. For 15K, I think it's a good starting spot for this sim. And I think that they could definitely explore and, expand on their garden, because you could easily have like planters here and a few around the back. All right, so that's the build today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this video. Tonya, if you're watching, I really hope you enjoy this house. Let us know in the comment section down below your thoughts. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.